Welcome back to Book Club Preview. I'm Michael, and today we're looking at the Son of Neptune, Chapter 30, and continuing Hazel's story. This was a really long chapter. A lot of stuff happened. Let's get straight into it. First, Hazel realizes that Frank was with her in the memory for real, and she can feel the wood piece in her jacket. Frank and Hazel don't tell Percy what went on, but maybe they'll let him know later or something. Ella tells Frank, Piercy, and Hazel that Seattle is controlled by the Amazons. Amazons are fierce warrior women who used to live on an island, I think. A society of women. And so Ella's like, hey, I don't want to go hang out with the Amazons. I'm going to go get some books. But you guys, good luck. And Ella takes off. Piercy and Hazel and Frank look around Seattle for a few hours. They don't find anything until finally they see this big building called Amazon. And, well, maybe. Let's go in there and check it out. They go inside the building, and there are these two women with black uniforms that are security guards. Hazel's talking to them. Everything's fine. I believe Piercy says something, but it might have been Frank. And immediately the guards go boom! And they knock Frank over, and they knock Piercy over, I think, and they point their swords at him, and they capture them all. And they say, your first sin, or your first rule breaking or whatever, is that you talked without being asked a question. The second is you trespassed in our territory, and now you're gonna die. And Hazel's like, wait, we need to talk with Hela, and we need to see her. And so these two guards take them into the warehouse, and this is like a huge, giant factory, but it's deep in a cave. It's a huge cave, and Hazel's like, whoa, this place is probably bigger than the underworld, which is not, but they've been walking for so long that her feet hurt for how long they walked. There's all sorts of things in this warehouse. Of course, normal things that you could buy online, but there's also chariots and horses and pegasi and weapons and armor and all sorts of things. As they're going to almost meet to where the queen is, Hela, Hazel looks and she sees this horse. And it's the same horse that she chased when she was in Alaska. This dark, black, powerful, confident horse. And the horse's name is Arion? Not too sure. And Hazel's like, is that horse for sale? And the guards say, no, that horse is special. Only the greatest warrior can have that horse. At least that's what the prophecy says. And then they go see Queen Hela. And Hela is talking with some other Amazons, and they're in an argument. But when Hela sees this other team, she says, quiet, let me hear what they have to say. And Hazel kind of explains the situation, but then Hela's like, you! And she jumps over and walks over to Piercy. She takes out her dagger and points it at his throat. And at this point, Piercy starts to remember what happened. And that Piercy actually destroyed Hela's home. It was an island in the Sea of Monsters. And who was her teacher? Cersei? No. I can't remember her name. But in the other series, Piercy had battled this woman, actually Annabeth, and had saved him, and they ended up destroying this whole island and this whole refuge of sorceresses. And Hela's part of that, and she's like, I should kill you right now. But then Hazel's like, wait, Raina sent us, look at the ring on Piercy's neck, and he has a silver ring. And she's like, okay, I'm gonna listen to what you have to say. As as Hazel's trying to explain the situation to Reina, this other woman comes inside. Atrira? I'm not too sure. And she is on Gaia's team. Gaia brought her back and is trying to get the Amazons to join her team. And so Atrira is trying to convince the Amazons, let's serve the Queen Gaia instead of the King Jupiter. And there's some tension because Atrira is not the queen, but in the Amazon society, the queen has all the power. And so she says, you're not queen yet, don't speak. And so she has to listen. And Gila decides to send the prisoners away, Percy and Frank into prison, and talk with Hazel. And when everyone's gone, Gila looks at Hazel and she's like, oh my goodness, I need your help because I might not be alive after tonight. And that's how the chapter ends. There's a lot of vocabulary here. The first word is preening, and that's that way that birds clean their feathers, right? With their beak, they kind of chew it and lick it, and they clean their feathers, and that's what Ella's doing. Auburn is a color. It's like a reddish brown or a golden brown. It's a hair color. It's a natural color of like a tree or something like that too, or flowers. But for a hair color, it's like this golden brown or reddish brown. Confiscated means take away and held. Maybe if you bring your cell phone to class, the teacher might confiscate it and give it to you after class. Or a policeman might confiscate your weapon if you have a weapon and take it, which the Amazons confiscate Hazel's and Frank's and Percy's weapons. Harmonious means peaceful, harmony. And the Amazons say, we will conquer this world with a harmonious woman leadership. Whinnied is a sound a horse makes. It's kind of like, but maybe a little bit sadder kind of sound. Lithe. Imagine a gymnast, okay? Someone who trains their whole body to do all sorts of muscular activity. This is lithe, like a cat, like she's just strong and powerful and quick. And that is what Gila looks like. Beckoned means to call, or to ask to come closer. And the last one here, I believe, is muddled, which is confused. And Gila says to Atrira, maybe the underworld muddled your brain. Maybe it confused or made it weak. And Atrira's like, just angry. My discussion question for you is, if you were Frank and Percy, would you have obeyed the Amazons? All right, they just captured you and they just treated you pretty badly. Would you have followed them and listened to them, or would you have fought them, or would you have done something else? Right, there's many different options you could have done, but would you have just kind of gone along like Frank and Percy? Of course, please make your own discussion question. This is a really long chapter, a lot of different things we could talk about, so please write one. That's all the time that we have for today, but thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Book Club Preview. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye. Hey, if you have any questions about the video today, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. If you had any other vocabulary words that you wanted to know what they meant, let me know. And also, if you're interested in maybe joining one of these book clubs, please leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.